Six Pack Surfer here. Welcome to another gameplay review. And today we're checking out Skate on the Xbox Series X Premium Entertainment Console. And the first thing I want to point out about this game is that look at my skateboarder. Look at the look on my skateboarder. He looks like a cartoony Fortnite character. And that really sucks. That really sucks because the game does have a very childlike, very kiddie, very Fortnite-y kind of vibe. And that's not what I'm looking for in a skateboard game. Especially with Skate. Nice. Especially with Skate. Because I remember the last Skate game I played was Skate 3. And that had a very, crunchy vibe to it. Remember, with the Hall of Meat? You know, there'd be, broken bones, a little bit of blood, I think, if I can remember. And just a really cool skateboardy kind of vibe. Because skateboarding's pretty intense. If you watch skateboarders when they fall and stuff, it's pretty violent, it's pretty brutal. You know, skateboarders, they get hurt when they fall. They break bones when they fall and stuff like that. So for this to have, be such a intense sport, but to have such a kiddie, floaty, pillowy, marshmallowy feel on the bales really sucks. It just has a very, like I said, very kiddie vibe to it, which I personally don't like. Nice, I like this little line here. So that's kind of the first negative about it. Just see when you fall, it feels like you're a pillow. That right there should have cracked his head wide open. So, I like the arcadey feel of the skateboard game, but I want to see some realism in terms of, the bales and the falls and just the overall tone, the overall feel. I don't like this copy and paste kind of cookie cutter, samey kind of Fortnite-y art style. I really don't like that. So yeah, the game definitely, it doesn't have the vibe right, that's for sure. It starts off with a bad vibe, kiddie vibe, and, we don't like that. Oop. That was a nice bail. You gotta be going pretty fast to have a hard bail. Yeah, I just remember Skate 3 had that Hall of Meat. That was really cool. Nice. That was a pretty nice line there. All right, I'm happy with that. So we'll keep moving, see what else we can find. Kind of organically skate around. Graphics are really nice. We like that. But you get a lot of hiccups and glitchy stuff going on here with the other skaters and vehicles. A lot of congestion in the game. Nice graphics, nice big world. Pretty stunning. Those mountains over there are pretty stunning. So let's just cruise around and see what we can find to skate. Nice little ledge section here. I'm not sure what happened there. Just got taken out by a sniper, I guess. See if we can find some good rails or some good gaps. Let me know in the comments if you're checking out Skate what you feel, how you think about the game so far. Seeing a lot of like mixed reviews like on the store. I definitely have mixed feelings about it. Oh, there's a cool church over here. Yeah, the performance isn't the best. Like, it slows down at times and stuff. There's a really cool big church here with that stained glass. It's really awesome. See if we can hit that rail better. Yeah, it's just got a very ice skatey kind of feel about it. You're kind of sliding around. Nice. Perfect. We hit that nicely. I'm happy with that. Every pedestrian seems to be on their cell phone. See if we can get up here and find something to jump off or skate. Got parkour so you can kind of climb around, which is kind of cool. I want to find a place to jump off this. Here we go. Nice. That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. Good air time there. There's another bridge. I want to see if we can hop off that. Well, here's a nice ledge up here. We'll go check that out. Nice long ledge with some ramps through. This looks fun. Maybe we can get a good line going here. There's a lot of weirdness with the skateboarders just disappearing into thin air, floating through the air. Sometimes you just find them like lying dead on the floor. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, lots of annoying stuff in this game, like I was pretty certain I had the, like, what just happened there? I clearly landed on the rail and you didn't grind it? Like, what's going on here? There you go. Nice job. But so yeah, I'm playing with the music off so that we don't get copyrighted. But game just it definitely it's not good. It's just lacks the excitement. It lacks the magic that Skate 3 had. It lacks the crunch that Skate 3 had. Just the feel, the vibe, it's just not here. This is just kind of very, like I said, kind of very Fortnite-y, you know. You know, same crap that they just put out, you know, make a free game so they can push the microtransactions and DLC or whatever else they're going to push. I'd rather just release a good fleshed out game that has a soul. That's what I'm like looking for, and you can just tell that this game is, it's, you know, it's for kids. You know, the game is for kids, hence the art style. But even like the map is just not that great. Like I remember the things that you could skate on Skate 3 were just felt better. All right, here's a nice long rail. Like I've been skating around for 20 minutes now trying to find something to skate. Finally found a rail. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this video is gonna definitely suck. So I'm hoping you got a feel for what the game is like. I'm gonna cut this video off now. There's just not much to say about it. I mean, it's just kind of boring. I haven't gotten into like the story and doing the objectives yet, but in terms of just like cruising around skating, like it's really not all that. If I'm totally honest, like very glitchy with the other skaters. The map is very, I mean, it's big and it looks cool, but it doesn't feel the best. It's just not, it's not that fun. I mean, maybe I'm just like getting old or something, and that video games aren't having the same hold on me, or something's going on. But this is kind of lame. And I'm just, you know, I'm being honest about just how I feel about it, because I was hyped about this game, super hyped about this game. I was waiting for a long time for this to come out. It just doesn't really hit that right. So anyway, with that being said, I hope everyone has an amazing day. I hope you enjoy the video, even though the video sucks. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to the Six Pack Surfer. Six Pack Surfer out.